Okay guys, welcome to my humble opinion on classroom. Now in this video, I have a very special topic in this video. Now what I will be talking about is how church baptism is still a form of colonialism, or you can call it neo-colonialism. I wouldn't even want to call it neo-colonialism, I would say colonialism. How the practice of baptism in church is a form of neo-colonialism or colonialism. Now, first of all, usually as we do it, what is colonialism? Or what is baptism? Sorry, instead, what is baptism? It's a way of changing your identity or removing you from the old you to becoming a new you. That is church baptism, according to the way we know it. That is my own learned definition. We have people who did theology, they might have a deeper meaning, but I did not research that far. But my own like layman definition is changing the old you to the new you. That's why you got baptized, to leave the old you and become a new person. That's baptism. And now there are two types of baptism. The ones I know, two types. The ones we have baptism by immersion, that one where they dip you inside the water and then bring you out. And we have baptism by sprinkling of water, which is the one the Catholic churches do, sprinkling of water. Now, let's focus more on the baptism by sprinkling of water. Now, the Pentecostal churches, the baptism by immersion, once they baptize you, what you do is that you become a full member. So that even if you were born in that church, you are not yet a full member until you've been baptized. You've gone through a process and then you've been baptized by immersion into water. They have immersed you and then they brought you out again. Now, how is it a form of colonialism? If you watch one of my videos, how the advent of Christianity facilitated colonialism in Africa, if you watch that video, you understand what I'm saying. It's part of my video. If you watch it, you understand what I'm saying. How is baptism part still colonialism? Okay, let's look at the Catholic side, because Catholic is the mother of all churches. So let's look at their practices, because all these things we learned it from the Catholics. So let's look at their practices. Now, when you are baptized by the Catholic Church, the first thing that would happen to you is that your name would be changed. Your name will be changed. That is, if you were answering for Igbo, if you are answering Uche before, once you've been baptized, your name will be changed from Uche to maybe John or Peter or an English name or son or something like that. Now, this translates to loss of cultural identity. That's what it translates to. That's how it is. It's a form of colonialism, because me now, my native name is my identity. So if you baptize me, change my native name to an English name, you are basically taking my identity into extinction. And then you'll be teaching me in English language. Everything you'll be telling me will be in English language, making me feel like my language is inferior or cannot be used in an international level. That's still a form of colonialism. Can you relate? Can you see how it's a form of colonialism? Now, if you watch down my video, how the advent of religion facilitated colonialism in Africa, you see the good part. The good part is that they brought healthcare, they brought literacy and other things. The bad part is that they significantly made our culture and our identity to go into extinction. Nowadays, all these Gen Z, where they call them Gen Z children, they don't know how to speak their language again. In the next 30-40 years, do you think people who will be able to speak their local languages, there will be much again? People cannot speak their native language again. The only language they can speak is English and maybe a foreign language. They make you feel like yours is inferior and theirs is superior. That's how it's facilitating colonialism. When you are being baptized, they will change your name, change your identity, change your character, change everything about you for you to be a model of someone, a white person, or someone they think you should be. Even if you were not a bad person before, but once you've been baptized, it will appear like you've been changed into a good person. Yeah. So that's how church baptism, the practice of baptism, is another form of colonialism. If you can think about it. Why would they change your name from your native name to an English name? And they will tell you not to be speaking your native language. You should be speaking English languages and other languages, or Latin. They will even teach you how to pray in a foreign language, that is Latin. So God cannot hear my language. He's omniscience, all-knowing God. They'll teach you how to pray in a foreign language, how to sing in a foreign language, how to do things in a foreign language, and then they will not teach you how to do it in your own native language. Why? So think about it. That's it on my humble opinion video today. Thank you for viewing. If you watch this video, look for that video, how the advent of religion facilitated colonialism in Africa. Then relate the both, you understand more. You understand the concepts of where I'm driving at. Thank you for watching. Kindly subscribe.